Hey, it's Coach Jen from Fast Pitch Fit, and this is a very different video than you would typically find on the Fast Pitch Fit page. This video is for you. This video is for the parent, for the grandparent, for the coach, for the aunt, for the uncle, for the mom, for the dad, for the big sister. Normally on this page I create videos that I want you to share with your athlete. I create that empowering message that is the message that you're trying to get in their head that they don't want to hear because you're you. And I try to deliver it in a way that they're open to it and they receive it and be that third-party messenger on your behalf. If you don't know me, my name is Coach Jen. This is probably not the best place to start if you've never seen any of my videos, because it's going to be very personal and very casual. Very, very casual. But you're welcome to stay anyway. So my name's Coach Jen. I'm the founder of MVP Leadership Academy and Fast Pitch Fit, and I'm on a mission. I'm on a mission to help every young female, athlete or not, know how strong they truly are. I want them to have that inner strength and confidence, not only so they can win in sports. I mean, that's fun, and sometimes it's important. Not only so they can get good grades, not only so they can be traditionally successful, but so that way when they come against the toughest obstacles in their life, when they have the days that are their darkest, that they know they're going to be okay. That they know that they have the strength and the toughness in the community, that they can keep going and that they're not alone, and that their story matters, and that they can make an impact not just in their community but in the world and in the lives of others. And I know that I can't reach my mission without you, because at the end of the day, you're the one that's going to be there. At the end of the day, it doesn't matter how many teams your daughter may bounce from, or how many teachers she has, or how many best friends she can text, or Facebook, or Instagram, or whatever. That at the end of the day, you're going to be the one that on her darkest day gets the phone call. And during those tough times that she wants to talk to. And I know that it might not always feel that way. There was definitely a time when I didn't feel like I could have those conversations with my parents, but today, I'm 27, I just turned 27 not that long ago, and today I'm so grateful and thankful to my parents because they're such a huge part of who I am, and they're the people that I call when, whether it's I'm having a bad day or whether I'm just bouncing an idea from Fast Pitch Fit, they're such a huge part of who I am. And so I really wanted to make a video to honor them and to share with you that what you're doing matters, even if you don't get the thank you that you really deserve. Even if you don't get it on a regular basis, or if you don't feel like you get it ever, I want you to know that I see you. I want you to know that I, as someone who may not have even ever met you, I appreciate what you're doing for your daughters, what you're doing for your family, and what you're doing for your kids. And I want to tell you a story that I hope serves you. And so my parents, my mom was the team mom, my dad was the team coach. He started whenever I was age 12 being the coach, and he would invest in himself and he would train himself. He would go to camps and clinics and learn from the best coaches. I'd always tell the story, I'll tell it to you now. He would go to these college camps or clinics where they would coach coaches. And they would go around and they'd ask the different coaches. They'd say, hey, if you were an animal, what kind of animal would you be? And one coach would say, well, I'm a bear because I'm lovable and I protect my players. I don't know if they use that voice or not. And then another coach would be like, I'm an owl because I'm wise and I always make wise decisions. And probably didn't talk like that either. And then my dad, in my true dad fashion, he would say, well, I'm a parrot. I'm a parrot. He doesn't talk like that. I'm a parrot because I just take what you say and I repeat it to my players. And that's the kind of, my dad thinks he's funny like that. But that's what he did, is he would go learn from the best, and then he would take that information, he would share it, and I'm sure that has a huge piece of why I'm doing what I'm doing today. And then my mom, not only did she do the uniform fittings and buy the pins and have the first aid kit there and just take care of everybody like the mama hen, but for me personally, when I was a baby, she decided to quit working in the workplace so she could be home when we got there. And And so she started her own business in the home. She did in-home daycare. And if you've ever been around 2 or 3-year-olds for like longer than 2 hours, I mean, multiply that times 10 hours a day times 27 years. 27 years she had young children, up to 12 of them when at certain points, with her and my dad taking care of them in our home, so she could be home with my brother and me when we got home from school. Like the die cuts on the wall, the handprints, the artwork, all that kind of stuff. And she sacrificed so much to be there for me, to help me with school projects, or, you know, my dad driving us around. And they gave so much, and I know you do too. I know whether you are going and working extra hours to be able to pay for lessons, or, you know, you're playing taxi driver, or you're going to pick up cleats that somebody forgot at home, or taking kids to the doctor's office when they're possibly got a concussion. I know that you do so much that they don't even realize yet. But I want you to know that one day they will. And I want you to know, I saw a post the other day on Facebook, and it really bothered me. It said, I don't have a life because I'm a softball parent, or a softball dad, or a softball mom, something along those lines. You know, I gave up on my dreams so I could have my kids pursue theirs. It was something along those lines. And I know it wasn't meant this way, but I wanted to address it because I am more proud today of my parents than I've ever been in my life. Because just a couple weeks ago, they decided to close down their business, and they bought an RV, and they're going to travel the world, which has been their dream for the longest time, so that way they can help my brother and help me grow Fast Pitch Fit, and they can pursue their dream of seeing the country and starting their own business and all this good stuff, and not be stuck in the home. And I'm so proud of them, because there was so long that I didn't see that ever happening. I just thought they were just talking about their dreams, and I didn't think they were ever going to do it. I really didn't, and it hurt me. It hurt me as a young person, as a daughter, to see them sacrifice so much for me and for my brother, and it hurt me to not see them be joyful and know the extent in which they deserve to live and experience life. And just 2 weeks ago, they made it happen, and they are living for the first time their dream, and I am so excited for them, and more than anything, I am so proud of them. Like, if it wasn't for them, I would not be here. I would not even be here. There were so many times when there was definitely a time when I didn't feel like I could talk to them, but when things got really bad, I knew I could. And I want you to know that the best thing that you can do, the best thing that you as a parent or a coach or a role model that you can do for your kids is never give up on your dreams, and let them see you put in the effort and put in the work and put in the sacrifice and then reach it. Because I gotta tell you, like, seeing that for me and for my newlywed husband was the most inspiring thing I've ever seen in my life. Like, I am so happy for them. And I want your kids to know what that feels like. And that is something that me or any other coach or no one else can ever do, but you can. It's 11:32 and you can tell. Okay, so I'll get off my soapbox. But I want you to know that you're appreciated, and that one day your kids will realize how much you've given to them. And I just want to honor my parents and tell them how much I love them and how much I appreciate everything they've done for me. This is Coach Jen. Until next time, play up.